If you found this discussion insightful, empowering, and perhaps a little bit exciting, please remember to hit that like button. Your engagement truly helps us reach more incredible seniors like you who are passionately committed to living their best, healthiest lives. And please, drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Perhaps what your favorite way to enjoy plant-based milk is now, or what other health topics are on your mind. We absolutely love hearing from you and learning what matters most to you. And of course, make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on so you never miss out on our latest health tips and empowering insights from Health 365. Stay informed, stay healthy, and we will connect with you again very soon in the next video. Take care and keep living vibrantly. Protein content. As mentioned previously, some plant-based milks, like rice milk and some varieties of almond milk, are naturally lower in protein compared to cow's milk or soy milk. If meeting your daily protein needs is a specific concern, either choose a higher protein plant-based milk like soy. In closing, my dear friends, the path to stronger, more resilient bones in your senior years does not have to be complicated, unpleasant, or filled with worry. It's about empowerment, knowledge, and making simple, impactful choices every single day. By simply and consistently incorporating dairy-free, fortified plant-based milks into your daily routine, you are providing your remarkable skeletal system with a powerful, consistent, and highly absorbable dose of the essential nutrients it absolutely needs to not just survive, but to truly thrive. This isn't just about the clinical goal of preventing fractures, as vital as that is. It's about so much more. It's about proactively investing in your precious mobility, in your unwavering independence, and in your boundless capacity for joy and activity. It's about reclaiming your confidence in every step, every bend, every stretch. Imagine the profound freedom of movement, the quiet assurance in your posture, the sheer unadulterated joy of knowing deeply that you are actively nourishing and strengthening your body from the very inside out. This small, daily act is a profound investment in your future. So starting today, I warmly encourage you to make this simple yet profoundly impactful switch. Head to your grocery store, choose your favorite variety of fortified plant-based milk, perhaps a creamy oat milk, a refreshing almond milk, or a protein-rich soy milk. Enjoy it in your cherished morning coffee, blend it into a vibrant, delicious smoothie, pour it over your favorite cereal, or simply savor a cool, refreshing glass on its own. Your bones are waiting to be nurtured, strengthened, and revitalized, and this remarkably easy daily habit is your key to unlocking a future filled with even greater vitality, greater resilience, and more joyful movement. What if I genuinely don't like the taste of plant-based milk on its own? Will I still benefit? Absolutely you will. The wonderful versatility of plant-based milks means you don't have to drink them plain if that's not your preference. They integrate seamlessly into so many delicious daily habits. Smoothies, this is a fantastic option. Blend them with your favorite fruits, berries, bananas, mangoes, a handful of nutrient-rich spinach or kale. You won't even taste it. And perhaps a scoop of your preferred protein powder for a super nutritious bone-boosting meal or snack. Cereal or oatmeal, a classic and comforting pairing that makes for a quick, easy, and calcium-rich breakfast. Tea, coffee, or tea, use them as a creamy, dairy-free creamer in your hot beverages. Many people find the subtle flavors of almond or oat milk enhance their coffee experience. Cooking and baking, don't limit them to drinks. Incorporate plant-based milks into your cooking. They work beautifully in savory applications like creamy soups, light sauces, casseroles, or even mashed potatoes. They're also excellent for baking, enhancing the moisture and nutrient content of muffins, pancakes, or quick breads. By creatively integrating them into your existing culinary habits, you'll hardly notice the consistent addition, but your bones, over time, will certainly feel and show the incredible benefits. It's about making healthy choices easy and enjoyable. Are there any specific considerations or potential downsides I should be aware of? It's always wise to be fully informed about any dietary changes, and for fortified plant-based milks, these considerations are usually very minor. Sugar content, as I emphasized, this is the most important one. Always opt for the unsweetened varieties. Many flavored plant-based milks like vanilla or chocolate can be surprisingly high in added sugars, which aren't beneficial for overall health, including bone health in the long run. Additives. Some brands may contain various thickeners or stabilizers like gellan gum or carrageenan. For most healthy individuals, these are generally considered safe in the small amounts used. However, if you have known digestive sensitivities or are generally sensitive to food additives, you might prefer to look for brands with a shorter ingredient list and fewer additional components. Nut allergies, this is a crucial point. If you have a diagnosed nut allergy, you should of course avoid almond, cashew, or other nut-based milks. Opt instead for fortified soy milk, oat milk, or rice milk. Always double-check labels for potential cross-contamination warnings if your allergies are severe. Are there any specific types of fortified plant-based milk that are considered, quote, the best or most beneficial? While most well-fortified varieties offer excellent bone-building benefits, some might be better suited depending on your individual preferences, dietary needs, or specific health goals. Fortified almond milk. This is often a popular choice because it's generally lower in calories, has a delightful, subtly nutty flavor, and is incredibly versatile. It works beautifully in coffee, smoothies, or on its own. Just ensure the label explicitly states robust fortification levels for calcium and vitamin D. Fortified soy milk. Soy milk is an excellent option because, in addition to being well fortified with calcium and vitamin D, it also provides a good amount of plant-based protein. Some research suggests that the natural phytoestrogens found in soy may offer additional bone protective effects, making it a particularly strong contender for postmenopausal women. Fortified oat milk. This has gained immense popularity due to its wonderful creaminess and slightly sweet, comforting flavor profile. It's a fantastic choice for those who might have nut allergies. Again, the key is to ensure it is clearly fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Fortified rice milk. Rice milk can be a good option for individuals with multiple allergies, as it's often hypoallergenic. However, it typically tends to be lower in protein compared to other plant-based milks, so if protein intake is a concern, you might need to compensate elsewhere in your diet. The absolute most important factor, regardless of the base ingredient, is fortification. Always read the nutrition label carefully. And a crucial tip, whenever possible, choose the unsweetened varieties to avoid unnecessary added sugars, which can, unfortunately, contribute to other health concerns in the long run. Can fortified plant-based milks truly provide, quote, instant bone strengthening, as the title suggests? That's a thoughtful and important question. The term instantly here refers to the immediate process of providing your body with the necessary crucial building blocks. The moment you consume these vital nutrients, the calcium, the vitamin D, the other supportive minerals, your body instantly begins the intricate process of absorption and utilization. These molecules are immediately entering your system, poised to contribute to bone health. Over time, with consistent daily intake, this instant biological process accumulates, leading to measurable, tangible improvements in your bone density and overall strength. It's not a magical potion that rebuilds your bones overnight in a visible flash, but rather a consistent, powerful, daily contribution that empowers your body to perform its vital bone remodeling work far more effectively and efficiently. So yes, with every single glass, those calcium and vitamin D molecules are on their way, instantly contributing to the strength and resilience of your bone. Let's also consider the tremendous benefits for seniors who might face specific dietary restrictions or simply have strong preferences. For those who are lactose intolerant, consuming traditional cow's milk can unfortunately lead to uncomfortable bloating, gas, and significant digestive upset. This often leads them to avoid dairy entirely, inadvertently missing out on crucial bone-supporting nutrients. Fortified plant-based milks offer a truly delicious, gentle, and easily digestible alternative, ensuring that they don't have to compromise their critical bone health due to digestive sensitivities. It's a compassionate and practical solution. For individuals who follow a vegan lifestyle or adhere to a predominantly plant-based diet, these fortified milks are absolutely indispensable. They provide a reliable, consistent, and bioavailable source of calcium and vitamin D that might otherwise be quite challenging to obtain in sufficient quantities from a purely plant-based diet. They effectively close a critical nutritional gap, making plant-based living even more sustainable and healthier. And what about those who simply prefer the taste, the texture, or the versatility of plant-based milks? Perhaps you've grown to love the subtle, nutty flavor of almond milk in your morning coffee, or the delightful creaminess of oat milk in your overnight oats, or a soothing bedtime beverage. The beautiful simplicity of this recommendation is that it aligns seamlessly with your existing preferences, making it remarkably easy and enjoyable to incorporate into your daily routine. And here's the secret to any successful health habit. The easier and more pleasurable something is to stick with, the exponentially more likely you are to reap its profound long-term benefits. Consistency is the true magic here. Now, let's address some common questions and perfectly natural concerns you might have. It's important to feel fully informed and confident in your choices. How many servings of fortified plant-based milk should seniors aim to consume daily to truly strengthen their bones? For most seniors, incorporating just 1 to 2 servings, that's typically 1 to 2 8-ounce glasses per day, can make a truly significant and measurable difference. One glass provides a substantial and immediate boost of calcium and vitamin D, setting your body up for success. If you have particularly low bone density, diagnosed risk of osteoporosis, or perhaps you're not getting much calcium from other dietary sources, opting for 2 glasses can provide an even greater, more impactful benefit. As always, it's a wise decision to discuss your specific nutritional needs with your doctor or a registered dietitian, particularly if you have any underlying health conditions, are on multiple medications, or have very unique dietary requirements. They can help tailor the perfect approach for you. This intricate interplay between calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin K2 is absolutely fascinating and powerful. They don't operate in isolation. Instead, they form a highly effective team, each playing a distinct yet interconnected role in ensuring calcium is precisely deposited and efficiently utilized within your bone matrix. This targeted and intelligent calcium deposition is what truly strengthens your bones from the inside out, making them not just dense, but also more resilient, more flexible, and significantly less prone to brittleness and fracture. Beyond these primary direct bone builders, fortified plant-based milks often offer a wealth of other beneficial nutrients that indirectly, yet powerfully, support overall bone health and vitality. For instance, many are fortified with vitamin B12. This often deficient vitamin, especially in older adults, plays a crucial role in bone metabolism and the production of red blood cells. Healthy red blood cells ensure your bones receive a steady supply of oxygen and essential nutrients. Research has consistently linked a deficiency in vitamin B12 to lower bone mineral density, underscoring its quiet but vital role. Furthermore, many plant-based milks, particularly those derived from nuts like almonds or cashews, naturally contain a significant amount of magnesium. Magnesium is another absolutely vital mineral for bone health, involved in over 300 biochemical reactions throughout the body, including those that meticulously regulate calcium and vitamin D. It plays a key role in the formation of bone crystals and directly influences the activity of osteoblasts, the cells responsible for building new bone. A chronic deficiency in magnesium can directly and negatively impact bone density and overall strength, making its presence in these milks a wonderful bonus. So, truly take a moment to appreciate this. A single glass of fortified plant-based milk isn't just delivering calcium in isolation. It's providing a harmonious symphony of nutrients: calcium, vitamin D, often vitamin B12, and frequently naturally occurring magnesium, all working in concert, hand in hand, to create a stronger, healthier, and more resilient skeletal system. This holistic, comprehensive approach to nutrition is inherently more effective and sustainable than focusing narrowly on a single nutrient in isolation. It's about building a robust internal environment where your bones can truly thrive. This is precisely why so many fortified plant-based milks are also excellent sources of vitamin D. They are often fortified to contain 20 to 25% or even more of your daily recommended intake per serving. This is critically important for seniors because as we gracefully age, our skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight significantly diminishes. Furthermore, many older adults naturally spend less time outdoors, further increasing their risk of vitamin D deficiency, which is surprisingly common. Think of it this way. When you drink a glass of fortified plant-based milk, you're not just giving your body one dose of bone power, you're delivering a powerful 1-2 punch. You're getting the calcium for structural integrity, and you're getting the essential vitamin D to ensure that calcium gets precisely where it needs to go, into your bones. This incredible synergistic relationship between calcium and vitamin D is what makes this simple daily habit so profoundly effective and truly transformative for your skeletal health. Can consistently consuming fortified plant-based milks genuinely help prevent vitamin D deficiency-related bone weakening? The answer is a resounding yes. While direct sun exposure remains the best natural source and supplementation might be necessary for diagnosed severe deficiencies, consistent daily intake of vitamin D fortified foods like these milks provides a reliable and steady baseline. Pairing your daily glass with other natural vitamin D sources, such as fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, or simply enjoying a short, safe walk outdoors when the weather permits, creates a comprehensive and robust strategy for maintaining optimal vitamin D levels and, in turn, strong bones. But our bone strengthening story doesn't end there. There's another crucial player, often overlooked, yet incredibly important for bone strength: vitamin K2. While its cousin, vitamin K1, is well known for its role in blood clotting, vitamin K2 is the unsung hero, the vital traffic cop of bone health. Its primary role is to direct calcium into your bones, ensuring it's deposited correctly within the bone matrix, and equally important, to steer it away from your arteries, where it can cause problematic calcification and contribute to cardiovascular issues. Now, it's true that not all plant-based milks are currently fortified with vitamin K2, as it's a more recent addition to fortification strategies. However, some forward-thinking brands are indeed starting to include it. If you can find one that is fortified with vitamin K2, you've truly hit the bone health jackpot. Even if your chosen plant-based milk doesn't explicitly list K2 fortification, the mere presence of vitamin D in these milks creates a far more favorable environment for any existing dietary vitamin K2, from other foods like fermented products or certain meats, to function effectively. So let's explore how these everyday heroes, these fortified plant-based milks, perform their incredible bone-strengthening magic. It's a fascinating journey into nutritional synergy. The most prominent player, of course, is calcium. We all know calcium is the cornerstone of bone health. It's the primary mineral that gives your bones their strength, their density, and their remarkable structure. Think of your bones as a living, dynamic bank account. Calcium is the currency you constantly need to deposit to keep your bone density high and prevent withdrawals that lead to fragility. A single glass, typically around 8 ounces, of a well-fortified plant-based milk can provide anywhere from 30% to 40% of your daily recommended calcium intake. That's a significant contribution from just one simple drink. But here's where the story gets even more compelling. It's not just about the quantity of calcium, it's critically about its bioavailability. That fancy word that simply means how well your body can actually absorb and utilize that calcium. Many fortified plant-based milks use specific forms of calcium, such as tricalcium phosphate or calcium carbonate, which offer excellent absorption rates. This means that a greater proportion of that precious calcium actually makes its way from your digestive system into your bloodstream and, crucially, to your bones, rather than simply passing through your system unabsorbed. This point is particularly relevant for seniors. As we age, many of us experience a natural reduction in stomach acid production. This can unfortunately hinder the absorption of certain forms of calcium, particularly those found in some calcium supplements or even some dairy products. Plant-based milks, especially those fortified with these specific, highly absorbable calcium forms, can often offer a more gentle and effective pathway for calcium uptake, making them a truly superior choice for many older adults. So, when you're standing in the grocery aisle, looking at the array of options, remember to be a savvy label reader. Always check the nutrition label. Look specifically for the words "fortified with calcium" and pay close attention to the amount listed per serving. Aim for at least 300 to 400 milligrams of calcium per 8-ounce glass. That's your target for making a meaningful and consistent impact on your daily calcium intake. Now, let's introduce calcium's indispensable partner, its dynamic duo counterpart, vitamin D. If calcium is the brick that builds your bones, then vitamin D is the skilled builder, the architect, and the foreman all rolled into one. Without adequate vitamin D, your body simply cannot absorb calcium effectively. It's like having all the bricks in the world, but no one to lay them. Even if you're diligently consuming plenty of calcium, if your vitamin D levels are low, a significant portion of that calcium is regrettably going to waste. Before we dive into this truly transformative topic, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you joining us from today? What does bone health mean to you? Perhaps you have a question that's been on your mind or a personal experience you'd like to share. Please feel free to drop a comment below. Your insights, your questions, and your stories are so valuable. They help create a supportive community and guide us in bringing you the most relevant content. And while you're thinking about that, I'd be so grateful if you could take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss a single one of our health-boosting tips from Health 365. We're here for you every step of the way. Now, let's get right to it. What is this powerful food? This simple daily addition that can work such wonders for your bones? The answer might surprise you. Not because it's exotic or hard to find, but because its impact is so profound when used consistently. We're talking about fortified plant-based milks. Yes, you heard that right. Fortified plant-based milks. Varieties like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, or even rice milk. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I thought dairy was the gold standard for bones. And for a long time, it was widely promoted as such. However, for many seniors, traditional dairy can come with its own set of challenges. Perhaps it's the discomfort of lactose intolerance, which becomes more common as we age. Maybe it's a sensitivity that causes digestive upset, or perhaps you simply prefer plant-based options for ethical, environmental, or taste reasons. The wonderful news is that you absolutely do not need to rely solely on traditional dairy for robust bone health. In fact, many fortified plant-based milks offer a truly remarkable, accessible, and often superior array of bone-strengthening nutrients. They provide these vital elements in forms that are easily digestible and highly absorbable, all without the potential downsides that some individuals experience with dairy. This isn't about replacing dairy if you love it and tolerate it well. It's about expanding our horizons and embracing an equally, if not more, powerful alternative for those who need or prefer it. Before we dive into this truly transformative topic, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you joining us from today? What does bone health mean to you? Perhaps you have a question that's been on your mind or a personal experience you'd like to share. Please feel free to drop a comment below. Your insights, your questions, and your stories are so valuable. They help create a supportive community and guide us in bringing you the most relevant content. And while you're thinking about that, I'd be so grateful if you could take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss a single one of our health-boosting tips from Health 365. We're here for you every step of the way. Now, let's get right to it. What is this powerful food? This simple daily addition that can work such wonders for your bones? The answer might surprise you. Not because it's exotic or hard to find, but because its impact is so profound when used consistently. We're talking about fortified plant-based milks. Yes, you heard that right. Fortified plant-based milks. Varieties like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, or even rice milk. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I thought dairy was the gold standard for bones. And for a long time, it was widely promoted as such. However, for many seniors, traditional dairy can come with its own set of challenges. Perhaps it's the discomfort of lactose intolerance, which becomes more common as we age. Maybe it's a sensitivity that causes digestive upset, or perhaps you simply prefer plant-based options for ethical, environmental, or taste reasons. The wonderful news is that you absolutely do not need to rely solely on traditional dairy for robust bone health. In fact, many fortified plant-based milks offer a truly remarkable, accessible, and often superior array of bone-strengthening nutrients. They provide these vital elements in forms that are easily digestible and highly absorbable, all without the potential downsides that some individuals experience with dairy. This isn't about replacing dairy if you love it and tolerate it well. It's about expanding our horizons and embracing an equally, if not more, powerful alternative for those who need or prefer it. You're absolutely right to point out the current date and location. I need to ensure my internal clock and awareness of context are always up to date. Thank you for that crucial reminder. Now, let's dive into crafting that comprehensive and empathetic video script for seniors. Here is a 4,000-word video script on seniors eat this once a day to instantly strengthen your bones, written with an empathetic and supportive tone from the perspective of a healthcare author. Video script. Seniors eat this once a day to instantly strengthen your bones. Hello, wonderful seniors, and welcome. It's truly a pleasure to connect with you today. I'm your name / healthcare author persona name, and my passion lies in sharing practical, empowering health insights that help you live your most vibrant and fulfilling life. Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly important, something that supports every step you take, every activity you enjoy, and every moment of independence you cherish: your bones. For many years, the conversation around bone health has often felt, well, a little intimidating, hasn't it? Perhaps it's been linked to the fear of falls, the quiet worry about fragility, or the sobering reality of a diagnosis like osteoporosis. But what if we could shift that narrative? What if strengthening your bones wasn't about fear, but about empowerment? What if it was about discovering a simple, delicious, and incredibly effective daily habit that could instantly begin to fortify your skeletal system, giving you back a profound sense of strength and confidence? That's precisely what we're here to explore today. We're going to uncover a truly remarkable, yet often overlooked dietary secret. A secret because it's so accessible, so adaptable, and so profoundly beneficial, yet many of us haven't fully grasped its incredible potential. Imagine waking up each day knowing you're actively building and maintaining the very foundation of your physical well-being. Imagine moving through your day with greater ease, standing a little taller, and embracing every activity with renewed assurance. This isn't just about preventing something, it's about enabling more of what you love. It's about adding not just years to your life, but life to your years.